You must have a wonderful festive seasons. Still, the festive seasons are going on. But do you know what are the new business ideas in this today's scenario? There are so many conventional businesses which we must be knowing. For years, people are doing it. But today I'm going to talk about something very new, which is prevailing based on today's requirement, today's, the world, how they are behaving, and obviously the power of internet and the digital tools through which the businesses are booming nowadays. Hi, my name is Alok. I'm father of two boys, nine trees, husband to one of the most beautiful princes of the world. I'm an engineer, an MBA, an entrepreneur, traveler, author, blogger, podcaster, a parenting expert, and a business enthusiast for the last around 20 years. And I'm helping all those entrepreneurs, aspiring or existing, to build and scale up their businesses in multiple level of ROIs. And my promise is that I'm going to make all of you time independent. So, business owners, entrepreneurs, today I'm going to talk about business ideas and the latest businesses, again with new ideas which is running and flourishing very well. So, let's talk about business ideas and then we'll be combining both the terms to give you a good understanding of what a business idea is, right? So, let's talk about a business. What is a business? A business is an exchange of money for product and services, right? You must be knowing it. And people should be looking for it because people needs some kind of a help to resolve their problems. Now, what are ideas? Ideas are thoughts which come into different people's mind, and they are shaped into a product and a service to help the masses, right? So that is called an idea. So if your idea is able to monetize, the idea is now converted into a product and a service, and you are able to sell that product and service, or you are able to exchange your product and service based on the idea for money, then it becomes a business. So this entire process of thinking of something new or conventional doesn't matter, that is an idea, and when it is able to sell in the market, then it becomes a business idea. It is monetized, right? So business ideas are simple ideas which are helping people to resolve their worries, and you are able to make money by selling your product and service. That is one part of it. And the critical component here is that you are going to create some kind of a positive change in the lives of the people, and that they are not one or two people, it has to be in numbers, it has to be in masses. So this is all about a business idea. Now, you know, technology is evolving every day. There is something new coming in the market. People are working harder behind the scenes to create always something new. So, technology is moving very fast. Based on that, even the shape of businesses are changing nowadays, right? So, based on that, there are new businesses coming up in the market, there are new services coming up in the market. So, I definitely wonder why people are sitting idle. If you have something in your mind, you can come up with again either of a new idea, or you can see what's prevailing, what's running in the market, and you can start something from there only. So, today I'm going to talk about the latest, or I can say the new business ideas which are prevailing right now in the market. And most of these things are primarily on digital platforms, on websites. So you can do that without having investing too much of a money. It's more or less an expertise which you are going to acquire by learning these tools and technologies, and you are able to make good amount of money, right? So let's talk about this. So there are different business ideas. I'll start with the smaller ones, right? So I have listed around 20-25 business ideas which are prevailing right now, and you can start with a minimal investment, or I would say a zero investment. So these are business ideas which are currently flourishing. So let's talk about it. So number one is drop shipping. So if you don't want to invest, don't want to have any kind of inventory with you, you can apply this business which is called drop shipping. In this particular business, what you have to do is you have to set up an online store, and partner with a supplier who is ready to maintain inventory. The partner will be having that store, and whenever you get an order, you route this order directly to the supplier and they'll be shipping that product directly to the end customer. So this model is called drop shipping. It's a very wonderful model wherein your investment is very less. You just need to have an online store. Again, there is no physical store required. So wonderful model which you can start doing it, right? Then comes print on demand. So printing is one of those things which are prevailing, for long years. Now printing on demand is what? It's not about what you are printing people would be buying. You should be having flexibility to print anything on demand. And the printing services can be different. It's not only paper, it could be acrylic, glass, maybe some different material. So you should be equipped with something which is able to give your customers printing varieties on different surfaces, right? So you can again have those kind of a structure with you. Maybe at times you need to again partner with somebody, or you need to hire maybe some machines and all. But primarily these things are all very less, you know money involvement is there initially, unless and until you have the entire plethora of all those services being printed. So you can start from here, anything. Now comes the translation. you know the world is full of multilingual people, and people want always to be heard, to be expressed. But very few people are multilingual. Most of us, either we know one language or two language. Very few people are multilingual. So whenever there is something happening good in one particular language, there needs a translator to be there, so that that language is translated into some other language, so that the mass can hear and listen and understand. So this is one of those things which is again booming in the social media, in the internet world, wherein you can start reaching or help people reach to a wider audience by translating. Then comes website flipping. So you must be hearing all these terms, right? So let's talk about website flipping. What is website flipping? So suppose there is an old website and that is not doing very well. So somebody is buying that website, they're improving on it and then selling it again. So that is called website flipping. Again, it's a very good model, and wherein you don't need to have anything, physical. It's everything is on a digital platform. Then comes home based catering. So, cooking is one of the oldest art in the world, and everybody loves to eat, correct? Now, there are people who want to have home based food even if they are traveling outside or they are not in their houses. So, there is a possibility wherein you can put your home based catering on online social media channels, as well as there are food aggregators wherein you can collaborate with them and you can have your presence there and you can have a good business, right? Then comes virtual assistants. So there are people who are solopreneurs, or enterprises, big enterprises. They Everybody wants to have a virtual assistant, an assistant. So here this is called a virtual assistant, wherein you don't need to even go physically to that office or a solopreneur, and you have to help them managing their businesses. That is one of those businesses which is really booming very well, wherein you can give your services to a business owner, maybe small or big, doesn't matter, and you can create your own business out of that, right? So this is also a proven business model, as people are always looking for official and efficient virtual assistant. Next comes the personal shopper. So you must have seen that whenever you're going to buy something, the salesman or the sales girl, they used to tell you to try, and then you take a decision. Now there are personal shoppers. They advise you what is going to be looking good on you, what best suits you, the color, the design, and everything. So this is again a kind of a virtual assistant, but again this is termed as personal shopper. Next is online tutoring. Tutoring is already there for long years, but since pandemic and pre-pandemic, people who have come on this online platform, so they are doing pretty well. So online tutoring, you may be good at any of the subjects, maybe music, dance, arts, math, science, whatever subject you are good at, you can start online tutoring. So that is one of the good things which you can do. Coming to number 9, which is greeting cards. So physical greeting cards are now almost obsolete, but nowadays we have digital greeting cards. You have different tools to create those things. So if you can create those kind of a digital greeting cards, again you are good to go. You can sell your this particular skill for money, and this is a good business idea with nominal or almost zero investment. Then comes number 10, which is content writing. So people are spending more time on internet websites, so people want to read good literature. So content writing, so you as a business owner may be good at something else, but what people wants to read and what kind of a language they want to have. So content writing gives that kind of an opportunity for those people who are good in writing, who have good writing skills. They can create content for different peoples as well, right? So that is one good business. Coming to another business, which is uh, website support, or I would say WordPress support, because most of the websites today are being made on a platform which is called WordPress. You must be knowing if you are on a digital platform. So if you are able to help those people who are making website, the support part is definitely required. So you can be a WordPress supporter for those people who are making their websites, and you can earn money from that. Then comes career coaching. So career coaching is, again, there is, unemployment is huge. So people are, sometimes people say that the job market is saturated, but again, there is a lot of shortage of quality people for the right kind of job opportunities. So career coaching is one of those things wherein you can help people to get into the right kind of a job which they are looking. So career coaching is one more business opportunities. Then comes email marketing. So if you are good in writing emails, that's fair. If not, you can also, again, similar way, you can help entrepreneurs to do email marketing with either your if you're good at writing skills, as well as if you are good at those technologies which are using this entrepreneurs to promote their businesses through emails. So email marketing is the another one. Then comes meals to go, cloud kitchen and online food services. One part I've already discussed here. There are people who struggle to find time to cook nutritious food. Again, there is an opportunity. Whenever there is some kind of a scarcity, it gets converted into opportunity for some other people. So there are people who want, again, good quality food. They don't want to cook on their own, so they want this kind of a system wherein they get their choice of food through online services. So this a meals to go business is, again, uh, it can be managed through rental kitchen. You can start a small kitchen, don't invest much, or you can start from your own house and you can start serving those people who are looking for these kind of meals, right? Okay. Then comes website testing. So people do make websites, but they don't know the exact technology behind it, the algorithm, the SEOs and everything. So what you need to do is you can have your business as a website tester. You can audit somebody else website. You can point out those limitations or the drawbacks, and you can help them grow their website as well. You can help them fetch customers through those websites. So website testing is another that kind of a business which can be done without any kind of a bigger investment. Then comes one of the critical things is SEO, the search engine optimization. You must be knowing it. So this search engine optimization has a long algorithm behind it. So once you have that expertise, if you have that expertise, or if you are willing to, you can learn that and you can provide the services same to your customers. So SEOs are high in demand, not only in India for but across the globe, because people want their websites to be ranked on the topmost pages, and through which they get more and more credibility and more business. So that is one business. Then comes app development. So if you are good at coding, or maybe there are drop and drag tools as well, wherein you can create a app for any business, any small business. So that can be one of the businesses for you to help other entrepreneurs grow their businesses. So your skill would be only to learn to develop those apps. If you are a coder, fair. Even if you are not, there are tools you can learn and you can create those kind of an apps. Then comes stock photography. So there are people who habitually do some kind of a photography, but they have never thought of creating a business out of that. So what I'm suggesting here is, if you're good at photography and you can capture great and candid moments, then why not? Why not click those photographs and associate with those bigger companies who are going to pay you for that, for good images. So that can be one of those things. So stock photography is one of those business opportunities. There are companies like Shutterstock, Adobe stock, and all those things which are ready to pay you for those kind of images. Then comes virtual dance studio. Even during the pandemic, you must have seen those uh, tuition centers or those dance studios were all shut, but people who have done, then means people who have started their studio virtually, so they have grown again to a good extent. So what you can do also is, you can create a virtual dance studio right from your own house, just through simple tools, and you don't need to invest more money into this. So this can be another business. Coming to social media consulting. So there are businesses which are old, they have not learned the way today's social media channels are working. So you can be a social media consultant for them, not primarily doing everything for them, but you can choose one of the channels. Like you can choose either LinkedIn marketing, or you can choose Instagram consulting, or something like that, wherein if you find that their customers are more on LinkedIn, you can help them with a LinkedIn strategy, or you can help them making their strategy on LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is. So that can be one of those businesses wherein you are going to help them grow their business, and parallelly you are also growing, because you will be also charging money for that, right? Then comes video production. 85% of the internet users are watching videos on their devices, right? And if you talk about the data, more than 57% of the world population is watching videos on their mobile phones. So video making, editing, and all those things related to video, so video production is one of those uh, business ideas which is running and prevailing very well, because there are people who are good in shooting their own videos, or they are very good in speaking or making contents, but editing is a way different for those people who are really good in and expert in something else. So you can help them, again helping them to edit their videos, or whatever video production takes care of, maybe video editing, adding music, some kind of a graphics, and all those things. So video production is one of those things wherein you can have your own business stand out of it. Then comes software education. There are people, students who are looking for good software knowledge, so you can start teaching those students or those professionals who are not very good at the coding part, but if you are good, you can start doing it online. So that is again another business. Then comes college preparation. So helping high schoolers, or students who want to get into good quality education or business. So according to a survey, this education testing and educational support industry is going to be more than $18 billion in the coming year, and again it is going to increase. So there's a lot of money to be made if you can gain a foothold in this particular market of helping students either getting into a good college or getting into a good business institute or something like that. So that can be one of the good businesses. Then staffing agency. Again, staffing agency, you have to find out your own particular niche, because there are a lot of demand for mid level and C level executives. Everybody is not very good at hiring or helping those bigger enterprises to get this kind of a good people, right? So if you have a niche staffing agency, you can start a good business out of it. And not less, but digital event planning again is a very good idea, wherein you can help planning an event for a company. If those people don't have a internal team to do that, you can help them and plan a good digital event for them. so that their businesses grow. So if they grow by suppose 2x, you can have your share of profit from there as well. So if I talk about different businesses, you must have seen that I have talked about so many unconventional businesses. These businesses are very unconventional. Few of them you must be knowing, few you must have not. So what my point is, no business idea is small or big, right? No idea is bad or good. The only thing is, if you think your idea can help thousands and thousands of people, why not to give it a try? And today, with the help of internet and digital tools, the investment part is very less. Why people fear doing business? Because they always think that there are a lot of investment and there are money at stake. So here the money is not at stake. Reason being, your investment is very less, right? So if your investment is very less, then you don't have anything to lose. And if your idea clicks the customers, you are good to go. So that is all in today's video. I look forward to see you in my another topic wherein I'll be talking about some other things. But I believe this business ideas which I have told you are a must try, I would say. And if you are hesitating with some reason or the other, please don't hesitate. Just take a step forward. There are so many things. If you are good at something, start from there. Don't try everything at a time. One thing at a time, whatever suits you, start from there and then see how things are changing. So, thank you so much for being with me. Looking forward. Bye bye.